Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today on Tool Talk episode 14, we're going to be moving into my Knipex pliers, or Knipex or Knipex. If you want to check out and see what the real pronunciation for the word is, go check out Garnet Tools. He goes over it. Pretty interesting video. But besides that, we're going to be going over what I have from them, and I'll be comparing them and doing a review on them to some of my other pliers, just to kind of show you the features, the quality, prices, part numbers, and things like that. My personal opinion, these are absolutely fantastic. I think they're one of the best plier brands out there, and they're great for do-it-yourselfers and professionals. I don't know, as a do-it-yourselfer, if you only do a little bit of work, you can probably get by without spending so much money on pliers, because Knipex, being as good as they are, they do cost a little bit more money. A cheaper brand that is really good still is Channel Lock, and a few others. But for a professional, if you're looking for a really good set of pliers, Knipex or Knipex is a great way to go, I believe, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys. Okay, YouTubers, so here's kind of my collection of my Knipex pliers, and I know it's not a whole lot, but it's what I've gotten so far, and it'll continue to grow because I am extremely happy with these pliers. But before we get into them and kind of do a review on them, I just want to mention that Knipex has been around since 1882, and they're founded in Germany. Obviously, everything here is made in Germany, but it started off with the journeyman and 2 apprentices, and it has grown to over 1,500 employees, and they produce products for over 100 countries today. So it's pretty amazing how much they have grown, and they're really well known for the stuff they make because they make great products. They have put over 130 years into basically perfecting these tools and making the best tool they possibly can. So I'm really happy with them. I think anybody that buys Knipex will be extremely happy with them. But if you want to know more information that I don't cover, go ahead and check out Garnet Tools. He always does great reviews on tools like this. So let's get into this, and I'll kind of compare them to some of my other tools. Okay, YouTubers, so I just recently picked these up, and I absolutely love them. Now, when I say this, it might be really hard for somebody that hasn't really dealt a lot with a lot of different tools, but when you get hands on Knipex pliers, you can feel the quality in the metal and what they did to go about making these so nice. When you get your hands on a good quality tool, you can definitely tell. From just holding this to holding another set of pliers, you can definitely tell the difference in quality. Not just by the looks, but the way it feels in your hand. But as you all know, Knipex, made in Germany, and their pliers are lifetime warranty. So these are the 2 long reach pliers. These are the straight, and this is the 45-degree angled pair. And they range about $35 to $45. The part number on the straight is 2871280, and the angled set is 2881280. Both of them run around $35 to $45. I do like the grit style of rubber for the handles, the rust resistant coating here, and I love the features that they have in their jaws. It's not a normal just needle nose pliers. You have these openings cut into it to help you grab different things, and it actually works really well. They've put a lot of time into the design of these, as well as all of their other pliers. So you kind of got your open jaw right here for grabbing fasteners and stuff like that, and then here's for like wires and connectors and stuff like that, and then you got your needle nose portion up here. And the teeth are actually really nice, well cut. I know you guys probably can't see it too well because it does have an anti-rust resistant coating on the inside jaw of the pliers as well, so that's really nice. Same thing for the angled set, so very well protected. And the thing that I love about Knipex is how easily they operate straight out of the package. There's no breaking them in, there's no roughness. The cuts on these are absolutely amazing. When they cut their pliers and put them together, they're put together perfectly to where you won't have any issues with binding or anything like that. So that's really nice. Whereas some of your cheaper pliers and stuff, in order for them to work properly, you need to break them in. And this is just a cheap pair, but I kind of wanted to show you the differences. So you get the same length, but here you can tell this is a Pittsburgh set, and it has much thicker metal for the shafts of the pliers, but they're not as strong. It's a much softer metal. So Knipex has done a great job in that. But just kind of wanted to show you guys the differences in between the two. And then same thing with the angled pliers. So as you can tell, I know you can't get hands on them obviously, but I'm telling you, when you get these two in your hands, you can definitely tell the difference, how easily these cheaper pliers flex, how strong these Knipex ones are, and how much time they've really put into the design of these. But that's those pair. Let's move into another set. Next up is the Knipex Cobra pliers. Here you can see Knipex Cobra and made in Germany. And then down here you have the part number, made in Germany, 8701250. These all range depending on which ones you get, if you get the locking adjuster or if you just get the pair where you have to adjust them manually. They all range from about $30 to $55, and you can also get them in sets as well. But once again, this does have the grit style rubber handle. It is molded very nicely to the pliers. It's not just thrown on there. You don't have to worry about them coming off because they did mold it through here, which is really nice. Then you can see they have a very nice rust resistant coating over the entire thing except for the jaws on the side. But once again, on the inside you do have that rust resistant coating. This is the push lock style, and many teeth are in here. So you have many different locking positions, whereas some of the cheaper ones or knockoffs don't have as many teeth. And another feature is they have this cut to where there's not a whole lot of space down here, so when you let go of the handles, they don't fall completely down, such as a normal pair like this, where they fall completely open, or even some of the knockoffs that have a much bigger gap down here at the bottom, where still, if you let go, they fall all the way open. So Knipex did that so when you're grabbing something, they only open so much, so you don't have to worry about grabbing the handle over again. It's all in hand, length. So that's really nice. Here's kind of the tensioner for the button. Really easy to operate. So that's really nice. But this is kind of the new style that's going on. People are moving away from a lot of these adjustable pliers just because they're just not as easy to operate, and their features. It's really nice having these, and I'll get into why these are so nice compared to some of these. But one thing I do love is the opposing teeth in the jaw that really help you grip on. That is a really nice feature. I don't care too much for the straight. This is more for like plumbers and stuff like that. I really don't use these all that much. I really like the opposing teeth open jaw feature a lot more. And then, like I showed you just a minute ago, these are kind of knockoffs of them, but they're not as strong because they use this multi-piece design where it is riveted together here at the jaws, whereas the Knipex is one solid unit for each side of the pliers, so it has a much stronger design. I do like the push button design on these DeWalt and Bostitch ones, but as you can see, the teeth are in a straight line and there aren't as many teeth on here as the Knipex, where you can see there's multiple teeth and it's kind of at an angle, whereas these are straight, and it really does make a difference in the operation of the pliers. But we'll kind of go over why this design is so much better than this older design, and basically I'm just going to use this handle as an example. I'm going to open these pliers up and we're going to do a little test of basically self-holding. So let me get it set up and I'll show you guys. Okay, so once again, here I have the Gearwrench Adjustable pliers and the Knipex Cobras, and this isn't necessarily the old design compared to these, it's just a different design. And the advantage the Cobras have over a style like this is when you're grabbing something, it doesn't really have a self-holding. You kind of have to hold the pliers together on both ends to really get a good grip on something. Whereas the Cobras, they're designed to grab on, and once you have pressure on the top handle, it self-grips onto whatever you're grabbing. So you don't necessarily have to hold both of these with all your might to get that good grip. If you're trying to break something loose, all you have to do is apply pressure to the top handle. So that is a great design, and I think they did a great job on these. So here's kind of a closer up look of them. Really happy with these. I want to get another set of these, maybe a bigger set, but right now these are working perfectly and I love them. The last ones I have here are the Knipex diagonal side cutters, part number 7421200. These are 8-inch diagonal side cutters, or dikes. Here you can kind of see the arced handle on this side, and it has the arc, but it has a bend at the end here for comfort in your hand, and it works very well. Once again, the Knipex did a great job on the operation of these. They're extremely smooth, nice rust resistant coating, absolutely beautiful job on that. Really sharp, great for cutting small things. Obviously these aren't bolt cutters, so I usually use these for like cotter pins and stuff like that. It works great. But they have Knipex engraved into the pliers. It's actually cut into it and rust resistant coating around it, so it kind of makes it pop. And then you have the part number once again here on the back side. Then with the 8-inch needle nose pliers, this is part number 2611200, and both of these have the smooth rubber. It's not the grit style. It's still really nice, but I do prefer the grit style over this style. But still, they do have a rust resistant coating just here at the base, right before going to the jaws of the pliers. There's a rust resistant coating once again on the jaws on the inside, and the operation is smooth as butter. They do not have the open jaw feature right here for grabbing fasteners and stuff like some other designs such as this Gearwrench set, but most of the time when I'm using needle nose pliers, I'm not grabbing fasteners. The teeth are really nice, very well cut. They line up perfectly. Really good job on these. Whereas I really like these Gearwrench ones, but the teeth don't necessarily close completely. So if you're grabbing something really small, you might have a difficult time. But overall, these are great. These are the comfort grip style, so they are a little bit larger style of handle. Whereas Knipex likes to keep these styles pretty small in size, whereas their electrician pairs and stuff are obviously going to be a little bit bigger because they're going to be insulated. But then you have these as comparison, no rust resistant coating. They don't line up very well. You have to break them in, and that's because they're Pittsburgh. I mean, you really get what you pay for here. Great for do-it-yourselfers, not so much a professional. Whereas Knipex is great all around. And then here's kind of the design on the Gearwrench. It's a much shorter face on the diagonal side cutters, and the angle isn't quite as much, so you can really get at things a little bit better. So the angles are about like that, but really great. I've really enjoyed my Knipex pliers since I've had them, and this is kind of the lineup that I have. If you guys have Knipex, please let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure everybody will have something positive to say. And if you're considering buying Knipex, hopefully this video helped you. Alrighty, YouTubers, so that's basically it as far as my Knipex lineup. Not a whole lot yet, but a good variety, and especially for what I need them for. They're my most commonly used ones, so that's why I got those first. But besides that, when we get into what works for what, I believe Pittsburgh is good. If you do small jobs around the house or very little work, they're going to work fine for you. They're extremely cheap, and they'll get the job done around the house. As far as do-it-yourselfers that do medium amount of work, or if you're a professional, a few brands that are good for both are Gearwrench, Tekton, and Channel Lock. Also Irwin and a few other brands. Channel Lock being made in USA, they're actually very reasonably priced. Gearwrench being made in Taiwan, good quality, and Tekton, some stuff made Taiwan and China, but they do have a USA lineup as well, so those are nice as well. So if you're considering any of the medium quality or medium priced ones, that's a good way to go. But if you're a professional, Channel Lock will also do a fantastic job. But I really think Knipex is one of the best brands out there as far as pliers, and they will work great. The reason I don't really mention it too much for do-it-yourselfers is if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you only do medium to little work, they do cost, a bit more. So you wouldn't necessarily need to spend that amount of money on a good set of pliers. You could probably get by with a medium quality, medium price set, or go with Channel Lock. But Knipex being great for professional. So if you haven't got them, I would highly suggest looking into them. If you already have them, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of Knipex, or if you're considering getting them, please let me know what you guys thought of this video, and I really hope it was helpful. If it was, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, and we do that, I'll be doing a video for our next gift giveaway. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.